And since you sounded so good on the last one, I'd love you to sing this one too. The words are, whoa, whoa, yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. Start from the top.
We're at the top.
Are we at the top? All right, well, why don't you slap a number on it while we're here?
All right. Now, what is the number now? Oh, 197.
I think it's 197.
Yeah.
We're approaching 1,000. Isn't that how it works? Did you hear that?
That's the best I got.
That's pretty good. Do it again.
I can't. Woo, woo!
There you go.
My throat still hasn't come back all the way, and I forgot that for a moment.
Kevin, am I saying that right?
That's right.
No, I think it's Turbo.
Kevin.
Kevin,
Kevin.
Excellent. So, welcome. Our weekly podcast. Blaggards weekly podcast. So, fast approaching 198, which is a magic number. No, it's not. It's nothing magical at all. I think episode 200, kids, approaching, and we're going to make an announcement on that very show. Yeah, so welcome everybody, and we are on our way to a little place that they call Brian Cullen Station, and a little Irish pub called O'Bannon's. Very, very, very excited to be out and playing again. Feels like a freaking, is that what you say, friggin'
Yeah.
Friggin' eternity.
Anything more, we're going to get this soap.
Yeah. There's no soap near College Station because it's so close to Austin.
Yeah.
So, yeah, out. Completely right out.
Was our last show in Butte? Was that the last time?
Last time we played.
Yeah.
All right, kids, just for the kids at home keeping score, we're going to be taking a right here, and that's the opposite of left if you're, if you're in the direction business like we are. Direction with a D. God, the kids are so bad. Anyway,
I just got that.
yeah, you're welcome. So, listen, why don't we start, since it's all fresh in our mind. I don't want to give away any secrets, but some people were in here studying really hard for killing and not so killing, so just a heads up. Let's start with that. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah. Far away.
All right. I'm going to start. Can I start?
Go ahead.
Does somebody else want to go?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna kill a song by a band that I really love, and it's easy to go after the Sammy Hagar numbers, but Van Halen. There's a song called Atomic Punk, and I'm just not a fan. I've never been a fan, and it's just one of those songs that just seem like it's the last song on on the side too, and it's kind of it sounds like filler. So kids, this is called A Red Light, and anyway, Atomic Punk just to me sounds like they just kind of went in there and threw a couple of good riffs in it, a couple of moments, but it's Van Halen, of course there's going to be. Don't like the vocals, not crazy about the song in general, but that's the song I'm going to smother with a pillow.
All right.
The song that I'm going to illuminate, though, came from the same band, Van Halen, came from their album 1984. I'm not sure when that was released. Pause for applause. And then
Right lane.
Right lane. Oh, right lane. We got two, don't we?
Wait a minute. She wants us to go straight. Why did she say right lane? We're supposed to go straight. This way.
Well, I can't go. There's two cops over there, and we're not going to do it on film, but we are going to do this. All right. This is how you get arrested in small town, kids. All right.
Double tasking here.
So, gentlemen, ladies.
All right. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, they're trying to detract from my Van Halen, and it won't work. So here we go, kids. The song that I'm going to illuminate. I hope you're all sitting down. It's one of these songs that are it's just such a well-written piece of music, and it's so. But I just think it's underrated. I don't hear a lot of bands covering it. I don't hear. I never really hear them talking about it. The song is called "Girl Gone Bad," and I think it's an extremely it's an up-tempo, just a really good feel of the song, and it's a classic David Lee Roth lyrics. And the album 1984 is probably their biggest. I Jump and Panama and all the big hits on it, but this song is an absolute Van Halen classic. and I think it might even be one of my which is an impossible task, but to pick 10 favorite Van Halen songs is very difficult, but it might be in my top 10. It's that good. So, Girl Gone Bad, Van Halen.
All right.
That's my shine a little lights, give a little love.
Cool. I like that.
So there you go. I've been thinking about this all fucking week.
Yeah?
Couldn't wait to do it.
Did you tell the deer?
No, what deer?
The deer.
Oh,
Did you
deer.
see the deer?
Yeah. Did you send him the video?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Turning right on 30 West.
Fuck 30 West, man. We got deer.
You gotta tell the deer story.
Yeah. So I went out of my bedroom last night. Well, actually, do you want to kill songs first? Or do you
Oh, yeah, sorry, I got off track. See what I
That's
did
all
there?
right. That's all right.
Distracted.
That's all right.
Nice
All right,
try.
I'm gonna kill one. I'm gonna kill that rapper 6ix9ine.
Never heard of her.
I think he had that hit years ago.
Right here, stop sign here. Is that the rapper doing this?
Yeah.
Right here?
This is 30 West.
I was like, I'm gonna kill a rap song
Yeah,
today,
you're right here.
and he popped up, so he's toast.
So his name is 69?
6ix9ine.
69. I like it. I like the name.
6ix9ine.
It's Mike's favorite rapper. It's gotta be.
It might be.
Yeah.
So the song I'm gonna resurrect, this is gonna be for all the 90s SoCal punk rock lovers.
All
It's
right.
a band called Pulley.
Never heard of it.
Awesome band.
All right.
I'm gonna send you the song, and because of the work week this week, I'm gonna resurrect a song called "Working Class Whore." It's one of my favorite lyrical songs. And,
Oh.
I love it. So if anybody wants to check it out, it's on their self-titled album. I believe it's their second album.
All right.
Excellent.
Change Your Life.
All right. A kiss and a kill. All right. What you got, Smalls?
I'm gonna kill Candle in the Wind by Elton John.
God damn, that's a good one.
I know he wrote it with the best of intentions, but it's just we've been beaten over the head
No,
with
he
it
didn't.
for many decades. And it was just a bit, I have nothing against Princess Diana, but
I do.
that the song was already overplayed, and then he rewrote it for Diana, and then we got to hear it a million more times. So we're still,
Yeah, but he got paid.
we're
Chad.
still being slammed over the head with it every day. So yeah, goodbye to that song.
Wow.
And
He's even working in the dance moves, kids. I
Yeah,
wish
that
you
was
could see this.
sentimental right there. That
Yeah.
felt real.
There's some moisture happening in the car. We might not be able to continue.
And I'm going to resurrect two songs. They're not really resurrected. This is more of a shine a light kind of thing, because a lot of people, actually, they're doing pretty well. This band called Lake Street Dive. It's one of my favorite newish bands from the past 10 years or so. And there's an album of theirs, one of their earlier albums called Bad Self-Portraits. There's two songs in there, and I'm going to tell you to go listen to. One is called Just Ask. The other one is called Parental Love, which is the last song on the record. And those two, Rachel Price is the lead singer of that band, and she's absolutely phenomenal. And those two songs in particular, in my mind, have some of her best performances on them. And the band is fantastic. They're just a really great band. And yeah, you should listen to them. They're really good.
Oh, all the enthusiasm, I can barely take it. No, yeah, that's cool. I want to hear that. That's good. I want to take it upon myself to kill another song. Our dear friend in Atlanta pointed out that I had double killed a song. She said, "You killed it on the first episode," so I just want to say,
Oh,
Miss Navarro, I want to say, yes, I had a really rough that last week when we were going to the show. Actually, was that 2 weeks ago? Feels like a month ago. It was 2 weeks ago. On the way to the show, I may have been under the weather. I don't know, but I was excruciatingly tired and fuzzy head, and there was just nothing. I was exhausted for that whole weekend. And luckily, our friends in Buda at the wonderful Meridian bailed us out by being extremely into the show and very vocal and warm and giving, and the staff, same thing. If you saw the last episode, you understand. Complete. They carried us, literally and figuratively. They were monsters. So I'm going to kill another song, and this way I'm going to get out of the trouble that I'm in, Miss Navarro. Hopefully. If you hear some beeping, that's my reverse lights. I'm okay. So here we go. I'm gonna kill another song, and I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill another Van Halen song.
What?
Yes, and not even Sammy Hagar, because Sammy Hagar shouldn't even be in front of a microphone.
Doesn't really count.
What?
I mean, it didn't count as Van Halen songs.
Oh yeah, yes. Thank you. I thought you were negating my killing. I said you can't stop a kill.
No.
Yeah, I can stab a corpse, literally and figuratively. Anyway, let's come back to that. So, so this is another good point on the Sammy Hagar shouldn't be in front of a mic unless they're going to shove it down his throat. That's all there is to that. Only one way to rock? Yeah, excuse me, motherfucker, get the fuck out. Oh, stupid. Anyway, I digress. The song that I want to kill, and it's another one with good guitar riffs. Imagine that, Eddie Van Halen. But the song to me just doesn't go anywhere. And again, I'm not crazy with the vocals, which I'm a huge David Lee Roth fan, and it hurts me to say. But the House of Pain number, again off the 1984 record, is not one of my favorites by a long shot. And again, sounds like a hurried piece that should have got a little bit more. They should have Van Halen-ified it a little bit more before they put it. To me, it's wet, and not in a good way, honey. So there you go. So that's two. So Kelly, hopefully you've forgiven me, and I can now sleep at night without the sniper dot on my forehead.
To be fair, Brown Eyed Girl is kind of a hard song. I mean, it's like a walking corpse. You kind of have to get the kill shot right?
See?
Go for the head.
Look at this guy going to fucking work today.
It is a Walking Dead song.
I agree. So dearie me, back to the deer.
Oh yeah, the door, the deer,
Buck.
the buck.
Yeah, so I went out of my bedroom last night, and to my surprise, and to his surprise, late at night, and who's standing there but this big buck, biggest set of antlers I've ever seen, huge, staring at me. I go, and he's going, and I'm going, and he said, do you have a light? I said, this isn't downtown Houston. And he said, oh, sorry. And he ran off. But it was the fucking, I mean, 18, 25 feet tops away from me. I mean, you could see his breath. I mean, it was that amazing.
Wow.
It was just stunning. So then Chad and Turbo on their way to my place today, they saw they saw, I guess, some of the entrails of what
B-roll footage.
I didn't kill him. So anyway, so it's just that was amazing to me.
Yeah.
And the other night I saw a fox, a big red fox.
What do you call a group of deer? Is it a pack? What is a group called? Do we know?
Yes, we do.
Herd,
It's a herd.
pack?
Or I think it's a herd.
Deer? Group of deer? I'm curious what that is.
It's a gaggle of politicians and a herd of deer. That's how I learned it.
There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
They were going to College Station.
Yes. Actually, back in the day before your time, Mr. Turbo, we used to be very, very, two of us in particular, were extremely annoyed by the deer heading out of Austin, passing through Bastrop and on your way through, all those small towns, the Grange. But the deer would tend to go straight to the side of the road here and basically put their face right by where your tire goes on the street, because there's no shoulder at times, but they're grazing right there where and you kind of clip their ears. You'd be coming by at 80 miles an hour. Look, remember, this is 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and we're pitch black. Remember the fog we used to get?
Yeah.
On 71?
Yeah, that was
insane nice. Fog. Sometimes we have to go down to 80 miles an hour, 90 miles. No, it was sometimes we had to crawl because you couldn't see
none.
Yeah,
you could see jack shit for miles.
Yeah, insane. And but the deer on 71, the dumbest fucking animals I've ever come across. Actually, I shouldn't say come across, because I know some of you pervs on here have a different meaning for that. Let me start again. encountered?
There was a period there, and I want to say it was before that huge fire, that 2011, that when driving home 71, there would just be just oodles of deer every single time.
Maybe that's what it is, oodles.
Yeah.
Oodles.
But I think I could be wrong, but I think it was after that huge brush fire that we just didn't see them as often as we used to.
They moved.
Moved. That's a cow.
No.
That's a cow. Hey, stop it. There's a lot more barbecue restaurants too. Maybe they didn't make it. Yeah. Food for thought. Oh, hey, it never ends. Okay, I'm gonna the 2-part question. Second part's coming tonight, gentlemen. Start your thinking caps.
Oh no.
Yeah. What song are you most looking forward to tonight? Who wants to go first?
Every Day is Christmas.
All right, Chad goes first. Turbo.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. All right.
Oh no, I want to change.
Change it.
Second worst.
Second worst.
Changing it.
Change it. Okay, second worst. And I'm gonna say Black and Tans.
Oh,
only reason why the only reason why I didn't say Broad Black River is because we messed with the last rehearsal. We messed with Black and Tans, and a couple of new things opened. A couple of new ideas opened in that song. Also, a song that's going to be on the list tonight is a song called Segway, aka Wagon Wheel, aka Fuck Me. It's going to be we went over it one time. It's going to be scary for some people and more scary for others, but I'm really looking forward to doing that song too, because it was one of those ones that got a little bit of love and attention and a little bit of a microscope on it.
Yeah.
And I feel that there should be that song to me lost its taste quickly in the previous lineup. I have a new eye for that song. I have a fresh vision for that song, and so anyway. So the reason why I'm saying this now is because we're on our way. The next time we turn the camera back on, it will be for porn. It'll be for Parker. It will be for the trip home when we'll be able to say, oh, okay, yeah. So
you say it went badass. That's what I say.
Yeah. So
went awesome.
Yeah, there you go. And then another question, and this is not to do with tonight. This is just an in general question. Is that a plane? Looks like a plane falling. You got it in frame?
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah. Anyway, my question is this: the song that I shine a light on, motherfucker. The song that I shone a light on, "Girl Gone Bad" by Van Halen, is one of the best driving songs I've heard in a while. Another one would be "Border Reaver" by Mark Knopfler, or "Speedway" to another. Let me ask you, gentlemen, do you have a song, open road, no speed limit, foot to the floor? What's your favorite? Give me your favorite driving song.
Rage Against the Machine, Know Your Enemy.
Good song.
Love it, dude.
Good song.
I crank it up, dude. Love it.
Okay.
That's my driving song.
Chad?
Jump Into the Fire by Harry Nilsson.
Oh. That's not familiar.
Oh, you've heard it, I promise you.
I know I do. I'm scrambling. What was your other one?
I'm a big System of the Down.
Yes.
If I'm just on the open road, I put on System of the Down.
I
don't know why. That's usually when I listen to them. I'm like, I just put them on and crush.
That's an amazing. I mean, that band is amazing.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's great driving music. Do you have another one, Chad? Top of your head?
Fucking blanket.
That's all right.
I don't.
You can blanket the van. People. It's dark. Nobody will see. There's another song. I'll just throw a couple more driving songs.
I got another one.
Well, that's okay. You can just hold it now, mister.
God damn it.
The song is by an Irish guitar player named Chris Rea, and he had a song called "Road to Hell." That's a great That's a great driving song. It's kind of a little bit slower tempo than I like, but it is a great
solo guy?
Yeah, well, he was asked to, Mark Knopfler asked him to join Dire Straits, but they didn't want to call it Diarrhea. Get it? Dire Straits, Chris Rea. Start again. Come in again.
I got you.
But yeah, no, Chris Rea. There's I'm not a big fan, and there's a lot of stuff that he kind of gets into that kind of just very very watery, kind of soft rock bluesy kind of. Good player, good singer, but not my favorite. But there is a song called "Driving Home for Christmas" by Chris Rea, and it is quite good. It's a little bit. It's kind of one of those guilty pleasure songs that you have to like the artist, but he has that. He's a very laid back, good player, smooth. Kind of, and always a good band, always people. Anyway, so that was another one. So, Chad, what's yours?
Well, you already know this one, but "Boom Like That" by Knopfler himself. Not as much as a pedal to the metal kind of driving song, but it definitely laid back on the road. I always feel like I'm on the road. Possibly because we listened to that song on the road a million times. As we did all the Knopfler's.
That's why 90% of the people left the band.
Yeah. That one and "So Far from the Clyde," I think are really good. But again, it's because I have heard it in the band so many times. Not necessarily when I was behind the wheel, but it makes me feel like I'm behind the wheel. Boom Like That, though, it really does have that kind of, just feels like your hands on the steering wheel when you're listening to it, even though it's not about driving.
Yeah. I love those driving songs. Can you think of a really slow driving song that you drive really fast to?
I can't think of the name of the song, but there's this band called Ignite, and they're kind of a faster band, but they've got this acoustic song that I used to always listen to. I like it. I gotta get the name of it.
Yeah.
I'll get the name for you.
All right. Just email our producer when you
there you go.
when you're put it together. The one that comes to mind for me is "Easy Like a Sunday Morning." Easy by the Commodores, and the guitar solo in that very very simple, but I have the hardest time not flooring it when I hear it. Even if I'm in a grocery store and picking up the shopping, and it comes on the thing, get out of the way. Love it, but it's a really just a beautifully placed. The notes in the solo are beautifully placed, but it's got a little bit of a drive to it. So anyway, that's it. Just trying to get that head going. Tink, you got a slow one? I guess the Clyde is
kind of slow, yeah.
It's cool, man. Those songs that we always gravitate to, associate driving to, and it's cool.
And another one, this is one that the first time I heard it was in a club. It was back when it was released, but I heard it, I couldn't even tell you the name of the club, but the first time I heard it, and I thought, I gotta drive, I gotta have this in the car, but it's Tom Petty's "Running Down a Dream." And that song to me is just, do not let that pedal up.
Yeah.
I mean, put a brake on the accelerator and just go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a, and that song, FYI, too, Mr. Campbell supposedly has done that guitar solo at the end in one take.
One take, yeah.
That to me is amazing.
Yeah.
So
wow, there's so many cool tricks in that solo.
Yeah.
That sort of Doppler effect thing he does towards the end. So cool.
Show off. Anyway, you guys want to keep going? You want to wrap it up? We'll get ready for the ride home here in 2 minutes.
All right. I have nothing else to say.
See you in 2.
All right. Don't touch that dial, kids.
So how's everybody feeling? Anybody sober? Right answer. Anybody sober? Right answer. Yes, this is College Station. We don't do sober. No, Monday mornings we don't do sober. No, Sunday night we don't do sober. We're going to tell you a true story. We were coming in today into Bryan, into the sweet little town of Bryan. We got pulled over. Yeah. And the policeman was from a place called Dallas. I could tell because he'd never seen soap before. No, so he said to me, he said, do you have any drugs? And I said, no. He said, do you want some? And I said, you're from Dallas? And he said, yes. And I said, if you go to Dallas, you need drugs. You need a lot of drugs. So ladies and gentlemen, I tell you tonight as a friend, sometimes a best friend, stay the fuck out of Dallas. I just need everybody drinking a lot tonight, all right? I need everybody. We are going to drive you home. When I say we, I mean the bass player. When I say the bass player, I mean Chad. When I say Chad, I say a single man with that's loaded.
We have light.
Whoa!
I can see you. Hey.
Yeah.
Time for rock. This is a night of rock.
Yeah.
We are exiting stage left from College Station. We're heading northeast on a street called University Boulevard, crossing Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you again, from the bottom of my cold, dead, black heart, College Station did it again.
Mm-hmm.
They wore us out.
Mm-hmm.
They would not accept mediocre, right?
Yeah.
So that was astonishing. And then Ellen Ott Reeves gave me the quote of the night.
What's up?
She said something about, I don't, they've been coming to see us for many years at O'Bannon's Taphouse on Boyd Street in College Station in Northgate.
Best Irish bar
in the world.
Yeah.
They've been coming to see us for many, many, many moons. And she said, I don't believe that all of a sudden these kids just decided to storm the front of the stage and scream. Well, I told them we're the Beatles. But anyway, she nailed it tonight. She said, it's not because these kids all decided, hey, let's go scream in the front. So she said it's the energy has now been lifted, the bar has been raised, literally, I figured, and but it really has been. It's just they from the first note tonight stomped a new hole in my face. Brilliant.
Yeah.
What do you think, Traps?
Loved it.
Yeah. It's always been exhilarating whenever we've seen generation after generation of kids coming and going in College Station. And I have to say that this generation is given all the previous ones a run for their money. They're really fucking into it. It's so cool. Very energetic.
So
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, do you have any Turbo comments?
Dude, they're so fun. They're so fun, man. I freaking love College Station. Let's play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, we are back December 16th.
Yes, we are.
Friday.
With a jolly big announcement. My tacking on, I should say, from this evening when we arrived here, we had said, hey, what song are you looking forward to playing the most? I'm going to ask you again, what song was your favorite to play tonight? Because I have a favorite.
I'll go first.
Please do.
I'm gonna say Black and Tans.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
Man, I loved it. I loved the crowd interaction with it.
We had them so well oiled at that moment. They love that song. They really do.
I know.
Yeah, it was great.
So cool.
Well, I'm going to step out of that. As much as I did love to play it, I enjoyed every second of it. I'm going to say Raw Black Murmur.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was great too.
I think that song has it's just got a whole new set of teeth. No offense, Turbo.
Yeah. It's all right. Did I make them?
Yeah. I don't know. Let's check the invoice.
I might have.
But it was that song tonight. We didn't rehearse it. We should have touched on it. Actually, I don't think we should have. I think exactly what we did.
Yeah.
But that song, the automatic pilot took over, and we just flattened that fucking song. I mean, in a good way, stomped it. It was joyous.
Yeah.
That was a complete thrill from the first note to the end, and then the new end. That new ending was great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoyed Black and Tans, and again, to piggyback on Chad's point, it is a new generation of kids every year. You know, we keep getting older, they stay the same age. But write it down. They know the words of these songs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, where'd you hear that? How do you know it? So yeah, just a complete thrill. I said it years ago at I forget what club it was, but I do remember saying it. I said I was just being extremely gracious, and I know how lucky I am to do this for a living. I understand that. I also think that it's a thrill to play it with people that feel it. It's not just a 145 or a waltz or a funky thing or whatever. It's a song that kind of it becomes a part of you. It's part of your DNA. We have built into this song, or the song is built into whatever however you want to say it. But we have there's that common thread that we all that gene that we all seem to have, and playing these songs and getting around. So my point is, long-winded. I remember saying, thank you for listening to this stuff and letting us take this Irish music. A lot of the old songs like Rob Rimmer and Boys the Old Brigade and all these songs that are historic and they're true and they're on and on and on. And it's just a thrill to play it for people that weren't born near the country, that don't maybe even have any ties to the country, or just, it's such a thrill. Yeah. Such a thrill.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I hope this is done before we hit the next gas station, because I'm going to get some chocolate. That's a secret.
Warning.
Yeah, erase that marker. But yeah, very, very fun. And I gotta say again, O'Bannon's, that's a machine.
Yeah.
That is a machine. So we went out to load the car. We went out to bring the PA out. And so Chad stays at the van and he loads the van. Turbo and I run the gear out, which is essentially about a half a block away now, because there's construction, thank you Ellen, across the street. And we're running the gear out, and I swear we'd only made the first trip, and we kept running back in, and the whole floor is done. I swear to God, I was like, how did you do that? And it wasn't just wiping water over it. I mean, I can see my reflection in it.
And all the chairs were up.
Yes. So,
That's true. They've always, again, generations of kids coming and going. He's had generations of the kids that are coming on. And, his staff has turned over so many times.
Yeah.
Because they're students. You graduate and they leave. But they've always been, he always has them so well trained. They move very fast once the crowd buggers off.
Well done.
I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Inside joke, y'all. Sorry.
So I caught onto that tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
See? Now that we've done.
What did I do? Oh, it's still recording. Okay, good. No, it's not. Now it is.
All right. So
we're back. Sorry.
Anyway, so kids, like and subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, and we are just humbled by the amount of people coming to these shows and just throwing down with us. It's a joy.
Yeah.
It's an absolute joy. So by the time you hear this, Molly's will already have their birthday. We're playing Molly McGuire's tonight, and they are turning 36 years old. And let me tell you about top class publican. 20 pubs, AIM Infinity. We're just so lucky to know that guy.
Yeah.
And such a thrill. Thank you, Anne Fremont, for asking us to come out, and Nicole and Conroe and all the gang.
It's actually Angie Reynolds.
Angie, that's right. Anne
has asked us before, but yeah.
So, it's a great crew, and I can't wait for you to meet this gang. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for hitting subscribe. Thank you for. Oh yeah, don't forget, next week is Shag and Bass Player Week.
That's right.
That's what Chad keeps telling us. Keep saying on the mic tonight.
Mark the calendar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's actually a Shag and Bass Player month if you're married.
Oh.
Niggas.
Yeah, month that
Well,
ends
never
in
mind.
Y.
More men. All right.
All right. See ya.
Cheers.
Bye.
I can't hear